Hello, this is Sherry, and if you're joining me because you have subscribed to my channel, this is a video that is going to be for my sister Billy. She is going to be doing this kit for her granddaughter who is 3 years old. So I have done all of the stamping and the cutting. She's just going to do the assembly. However, she's never made a card before. I know that sounds silly with me doing as many cards as I've done. And she just did not know how to put what card together. So this is what this video is for. It's for you, Billy, on how to assemble this Christmas card. Okay, so I made you a kit. All right, you're going to get a kit that looks like this. Okay, and it has everything you need in it. Okay, so as we take this out, I'll set things aside here. This is the inside of the card. You're going to need to distress the edges, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You've got the outside of the card, the little green pieces. These are all ready to go. They just need to be glued. This is the embossing piece, and all you need to do on this is you're going to distress the edges, and you're going to put a little bit of color on those trees. And of course, I'll show you how to do that. Then, of course, you have your base card. Okay, so we can set this aside right here, and we're going to get started on this piece first. So I've given you some, I'm going to send this to you too, Billy, so that you'll have that. Now, I've got you a little sponge, and we're going to do what's called distressing. You're going to tap, tap, tap. See, it looks like you don't have any green on there, but you do. Okay, you don't want to just press and hold it down because then you're going to get way too much ink on it. You just want to tap, tap, tap. All right, and I'm just going to scrub over these trees. Tap, 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 scrub over the trees. Just lightly brush over those trees. I'm not doing it too hard. I need to hold this up a little better. So see, even though my little sponge looks like there's very little on it, it's just enough to cover these trees because we just want them barely covered, and that's enough. Now, to distress the edges, that's this little thing right here where it's got a little green, dark green edge. That's what we're doing. That's called distressing. So I'm going to, again, tap, tap, tap. Okay, and then I'm going to just hold this cardboard just a little bit tight, and I'm going to just brush across those edges. Just all the way around. Tap, tap. I usually do about 4 or 5 swipes on the card. And then I'm going to tap, tap again. Let's see, I'm just going across those edges. Tap, tap. Just go across the edges. All right. And that piece is done. Just as easy as that. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay, we'll come back to this piece because I want to go ahead and distress this here piece. Okay, this is the inside. I don't think I showed you the inside completed. See, it's got the distressing. You'll be able to sign, and it's got a little space for you to write something if you want to. You don't have to write something. Again, take this in my hand and hold it just so. Tap, tap, tap. And flip. I'm just kind of flipping that across. Okay, it doesn't have to be too much. Don't have to do much on this part because it's already got some greenery in it. Tap, tap. Again, tap, tap. Okay. Virtually, that's it. And put my ink aside, and we're done. You're ready to assemble. So let's start with the inside because it's going to be the fastest. Now, there are several different ways you can do this, but I am going to give you a glue stick. I will tell you, I don't know how long this holds. I don't use glue sticks very often, but I've seen a lot of people use them. So I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to take it. And I don't need to glue every little spot. I'm just going to make a little square around. And I like this purple because then you know you've glued it. Okay? So be sure when you put your paper in, as you open it, you know your front's going to go this direction. So when you flip it up, oh dear, this is already dried. Look at that. You know that that's going to be this direction. Okay, so I'm going to have to glue that, put a little bit more glue on that again, because I didn't realize it was going to be so fast. And it's okay if you want to take a pencil and say, what is the top? Okay, and then just center that on there. I'm just centering that edge and that edge. Whoops. Oops. I think I got it. Back again. Yeah. Nope. I'm sorry, Billy. Okay. So right here. So I've got it there. And that's the right direction. So the inside's done. Okay. Now for the outside, I'm going to glue this piece. Okay, I've really changed that. Messed that up quite a bit. I am sorry about that. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. So I'm going to make sure the trees are to the top. And this is the top because it'll fold up like that. Okay. This time I'm going to do this on another table because I know that's going to make the camera fall again. Okay, so I'm just going to do across. This is going to do a little more because this is already embossed. So the embossing is just going to end up doing a little bit more glue. That's okay. Again, just try to center it on the page. On that square. Okay, so I'm going to take it over to another table and press that really tight. Sorry you can't see me do that, but I think you know how to make sure something's tight on there. Usually I open it up and we'll wipe across that. All right, so now we're almost done with the outside. Okay, and if you see places coming up, it's okay to lift it up and put a little bit more glue there. Because I'm seeing more than I want there. And it could be that it's coming up because it's still a little bit wet. Because I can still see that dark purple. So that I know the glue's not quite dry yet. All right. Okay, so now my next one is going to be my green layer. Okay. Next we need that green layer on there. And I'm going to try and center that too. Okay. So I can about see where I want it. It's right about there. So I'm going to put my glue on it. Okay, and center that on there. That looks pretty good. Okay, again, I'm going to make sure I get that good end on there. Can open it up and do it from the back side too. Okay. All right, so now we've got that. Now we need the piece of greenery that's going to go right here. Okay, so again, we're going to glue that and try and center it right there. And this one, because it's kind of small, I don't try to get it all the way around in the center. It doesn't have to be too much in the center. And this one's not going to matter, just so it gets centered. Oops. And you do have time to center it with this glue, so, and then push it down real good. Okay, so we've got it. Next, I need, if you're looking at your sheet, I did the green, I did the wreath. Now I need the ribbon, because the ribbon goes behind the words. So let's get that ribbon, and it's going to go there. And I think I gave you exact amount of ribbons that you're going to need, okay? So let's take the ribbon and put some glue on it. And I did test this glue to see how it does, and it does really good on the ribbon. And it just goes right there across the center. See it right there? Right across the center. And then you probably already know the Merry Christmas is going to go right here, and just center it in between the greens and everything. All right, so add that. And there we go. Make sure you put it on the right direction, because it's going to open, so I know I needed it to go right here. Right there. And that's it. And see, I don't like that coming up, so I could glue it again. I could even put the glue right on the ribbon, because we know it goes from edge to edge. Did you see what I did? I just put that glue right on the ribbon. Right there. Push it down. Okay. And there. It's finished. Got the front. I've got the inside. All you need to do is sign your name, and you've got it. Now, I could, if you wanted to put dimensions on this, I may send those too, but I think that's fine. I think that's just fine to leave it like that. Okay, Billy? So when you get this and you're not sure exactly what you're going to do, of course, call me. All right, and we can do that. And if you're still listening to this, those of you that have subscribed to my channel, I can put all the measurements below on what you would need in order to do this card. Okay, I will talk with you later. Thanks for watching.